Okay, morning guys, how you doing? Hope you're all okay. Well, welcome to my studio. Well, it's not my studio, it's my front room. And first things, happy birthday to me. Early birthday present. So do a little talk on that in a little bit. But firstly, I just want to, one of my viewers commented about investing in a L bracket. Which I've been thinking about doing for quite some time, but I think he was kind of worried on my last video where I was at Morden Bog. It was a bit precarious for my camera, it was getting a little bit unsteady, and yeah, he suggested about getting a L bracket. His name, one of my viewers, Peter. So thanks Peter for that, thanks for the advice. So I've taken that on board and invested off good old Amazon. Got a new plate which I've fitted to me ball head there, and got the L bracket on the camera. So I haven't used it yet, so looking forward to trying that out, and hopefully, you know, I'm sure he's right, it'll make a lot of difference with certainly changing it from landscape to portrait. So yeah, that's quite exciting, looking forward to that. So that's the first thing. So on to the other thing, my new camera bag. I suppose like photography is like any other hobby. When you start off, you kind of start off small. You know, you don't tend to go out and buy loads of expensive gear. And I'm just the same. You know, most of my gear is pretty entry level, and even my camera bag was a cheap camera bag off Amazon. It's like anything. The more you get into your hobby, the more you kind of end up buying and accumulating. So, and now I'm doing the video as well. My camera bag was getting a bit small with all the gear that you sort of take along with it, so I thought it was about time I got a new one. So the one I've got is made by Lowepro, and this is the 450 AW, and yeah, so they come in different sizes. I think they do a 350, a 450 and a 550. Oh, by the way, I'm not sponsored by Lowepro at all. This is literally a birthday present from the wife, so yeah, I'm not getting anything for it. But I just thought it was a little talk about it. I mean, in some ways, what can you say about a camera bag? You know, you've got a nice, to be honest, I haven't even checked this out really. What kind of did it for me, just there, you can see in there, there's a nice little compartment with a bit of space, because on the other bag, I had to keep squeezing everything in, but this one here, it's got loads of space in there, and you've got little mesh bags inside for bits and pieces. And at the front here, you've got another little compartment. You could probably put maybe a coat, some waterproof gear, and there's another mesh bag in there for bits and pieces. A little thing there for a pen. I assume that's for a pen. And your laptop or your iPad, phone, whatever. And you've got all these little straps at the front that you could probably hook things onto or use for walking poles. Again, on the side you've got straps and a little sock there that you could put a drink thing in, or put your tripod in there. And on the back, so you store all your expensive stuff. So yep, that's what it's like inside. Obviously I'll adjust this for fit the camera, lenses, filters and that kind of stuff. Again, there's a little thing there for your what they call SD cards. Yeah, so pretty exciting, looking forward to filling this up. So it's giving this, certainly this bit here is giving me a lot more space for what I used to have in the other bag. So yeah, I can get a lot more stuff in there without kind of ramming it in. And one thing I liked about this bag, one of the reasons I got it, I'll show you, just have to bear with me a minute. Yeah, so when you got the bag on, I can't find the straps, there you go. One thing I liked about it was, say you're, I don't know, you're by the seaside or you're somewhere muddy or it's very wet, You put your bag down, quite often your bag get muddy and wet and all that kind of thing. But with this one, you take it off and you spin it round. You've got access to all your gear. There you go. So just the fact, if you want to change your lens, filter, whatever. So that's pretty good. So that's one of the reasons that swayed it for me. So keep putting the bag on the ground all the time. And that was it. The other thing I like about this bag, you've got these nice kind of padded things on that go against your back, but they got this, they're kind of away from your body a bit, so it allows a bit of air to get through, and you've got this ventilation pads here, which helps stop you getting so sweaty. And there's a couple of little things there for keys, phone, lots of things to hook things onto. Yeah, a little secret hiding place there. And of course you get your customary weatherproof bag as well to go on top of it. So all in all, it's a pretty nice bag. And I'd say, looking forward to getting out and using it. There we go, Lowepro 450. And now I'm going to fill it up. Catch you in a bit. Okay guys, I'll just quickly go through some of the stuff I've got in my bag. I'm not sure whether this is going to be the final layout, but I've just quickly sort of put all these pads together. So obviously the first thing would be my camera, my trusty 800D, because my 1300D died on me. So yeah, with my wide angle lens, 10 to 18, and my new L bracket, look at that. So that goes in there, nice and snug. Got the controller for my drone, goes in there. So your kit lens is 75 to 300. Not a bad lens, I suppose. I don't use it that often, to be honest. Little Rode mic to go on top of my video camera, but to be honest, I don't use that much. I use the GoPro and the voice recorder. That can go in there. My lovely 50mm prime. Look at her, little darling. I love that lens. So that snucks in there. And again, the kit lens that came with the camera, 18 to 55. Again, pretty good lens, The only thing I find, because it is quite cheap and a bit plasticky, the focus thing here is a bit dodgy. Well, it's cheap, isn't it? So what do you expect? So at some point, I'll probably be next to investing in some new lenses in the future. Batteries for the drone, and I've got my filters here. So I use Cokin filters. They're not the most expensive filters in the world, but they seem to do a pretty good job. But again, that's another thing. Hope to upgrade with possibly in the new year. Get some new filters and they stick in there. Let's just shut that up. Put them up there. Right, so I can feel the weight already. A nice gap on the top here. So I've got the little this bag in there, which also acts as a bit of cushion as well, which is pretty good. And these little things, you quite often get these, I think like silicone gel. And it's worth keeping hold of them. I've got a few I just sling in the bottom of the bag, just keep some of the moisture out of the bag. So yes, quite often different things you buy that these come with them, and I'll just take them out and got quite a few sort of stuck in the bag there, so pretty good. A little box of goodies here. So here I've got like little puffer thing, got some demisting cloths, got me shutter release, there's a bit of tape in there, and my holder for filters, again some more silicone gel. So just keep that all together in a box so that can go on the top bit. There we go, nice and cosy in there. Here's my other little box of tricks. In here got things like, got some spray for the filters, got these little alcohol wipe things. They're pretty handy actually, getting you out of jam. Those are silly spare batteries, some SD cards in there which I can now put in the bag, which I'll do at a later stage. So that can sit in there. Got my drone, little Mavic Air, because now you've had to register because it's slightly over the weight. So you've got all the registration on there. Yeah, Mavic Air. Use that a few times. That can sit on top there. And we've got things like spare SD cards. You can see them there, otherwise you can't see them. Pull that over, zip that up, perfect. And that one there, I can put my, always take a notebook with me, just for things, you know, I might be thinking of something, I'll just write it down, you know, places I might want to go, you know, little projects and stuff. So, yeah, got a pen as well, so that can go in the front there. Ideal little spot for that. Got some batteries here. Shower cap to go over the top of the camera if it starts to rain. They can all go in the front there. Nice and handy. Oh, there it is. I wonder where that went to. That's a spare. I remember back in my early videos, I was having trouble with my glasses, wasn't I? I lost a pair at Lyme Regis. They fell into the sea. That was the first thing. And I bought something like this, and that snapped. And I got these other ones, which were a lot stronger. It seems on the trick, so that can go in there. A spare. So like the ongoing saga of Trev's glasses. One thing I have got to get, which I haven't got, is a little small first aid kit. That'd be worth getting. Go in here. Stick that with the batteries there. There we go. See, it's all up there for thinking, down there for dancing. And that's pretty much it. I've got my GoPro, which will go in here. Got my gimbal from my GoPro. I can't get used to this thing. I had a little bracket that went over, but I found I was forever kind of undoing it and doing it on, trying to get it on and all that. So to be honest, all I use now is an elastic band. Just wrap the elastic band, it seems to do the job. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I haven't used it that much. I suppose it's something I ought to try and use a bit more. But again, you know, so when you're videoing it, there's so much to think about half the time. You know, at the end of the day, the main object is to get a nice photo. And in a way, the kind of video comes second. But yeah, again, you know, something I need to probably practice with a bit more. So I don't tend to do too much of the kind of walking around talking stuff. But it's quite nice to set up on a tripod, and you can kind of like do little panoramics, or just sort of like up down shots. So yeah, I suppose really I should try and use that a little bit more. So yep, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. Polythene bags are always quite handy. You never know when you might need them. Bits of rubbish. Keep things dry. Got the plastic bags on top. Got a strap here, which I used to use for my other bag. That's handy if you're doing, it's like windy, and you just want to strap your bag down to support your tripod a bit. Just wrap that around your bag, hook it onto the tripod, so that can go in there. But yeah, got a bit of weight in here now, boys and girls. So I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it interesting. As interesting and exciting as it is to watch someone talk about a camera bag and then fill it up. But, you know, just want to show that, you know, the gear I've got, you know, is all pretty much entry-level stuff. But like, you know, say like with most hobbies, hope to improve on that as time goes on. And obviously, you know, the next thing was get a better bag, so I've got that, so that's nice. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.